What's funny?
I'll post it. It's a photo I saw on Instagram.
Oh boy, I hope it's a good one. I think I get it, but I also think I don't get it.
Yeah. I think that is hilarious. Oh my god.
What's that car alarm? Cool, man.
Yeah, hold on. I need some water and probably some food, and then I will tell you about Ava.
Okay.
Wait a minute, answer something.
I need a drink of water too.
Wow. I really want a chocolate chip cookie right now, even though A, I don't have any. B, that'd be really bad for me. Also, I don't feel like getting up, but I also need to get up.
Hmm.
Interesting. Jacob, I don't feel like getting up, even though I need to.
Do it. Do it in your pool.
Alright, I'm standing.
Hooray.
Pushed off.
By what, a Nesso?
I'm not Michael. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? The jar of heart. Oh,
It's the Buster.
I can't hear you. Well, I can't hear Jacob. I never hear you. Putting my jacket on so I can't hear anything but my own voice talk.
Crap, I think I just screwed myself. Oh, there we go. I'm saved.
Let's find out what you're saying. Hello?
Hello.
I'm back. Excuse me. I grabbed a bottle of water, talked to my mom for a little bit. I'm not a good palaroni. I'm pretty shitty. I also grabbed 2 frozen pieces of oven pizza.
Dude, that's the best pizza.
It's gonna screw my stomach up, but I don't really seem to care about my health.
Me either.
I might be getting sick because of the vacation is where my stress just like dissipates, and then it like my body's like been fighting stuff for weeks and weeks, and now it's just like now that I don't have to hold on to anything anymore, it's just like that's happened to me before. But my father is sick right now,
Yeah.
so I might get sick because of him if it's not like on my own.
Is that how big Nestles are? I thought they were way bigger than that.
There's different sizes, Jacob. There's
Oh.
like 6 different sizes.
Okay, then Mike's got the bigger ones.
I think he's got like size 4.
Ugh.
I swear there's like 6 sizes, and the 6th one is like huge.
I want a Nesso.
It's like super ultra jumbo or something. Buster, can you ask for me how many different sizes of Nessa there are? But don't attribute it to me.
He
Jumbo
Super
Bumbo.
Mega Terra Jumbo Bumbo.
That might be it, actually.
Dude, you
That
can
seems familiar.
look for your favorite servers now. It's a new Discord thing.
I saw it.
Look for your favorite games. I immediately looked for Zero Escape and it wasn't on there.
You can let Mike know that I'm actually going to Google this.
But okay, this thing's broken.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. That's gross.
Hmm.
This thing is fucking huge. What the fuck?
What are you looking at, Chewy?
That's the hyper fabulous ultimate jumbo Nesaberry EX.
And here.
Why are we still part of this server?
This one?
No,
Because we're friends.
this other
Jacob
one.
confirmed he hates us.
There we go. I'm leaving it.
Alright,
Good.
Buster, spread the word to the Michaels.
It's a
Jacob
server
hates
called Gym, and all anyone can post is Gym. And so I'm like, why am I doing that?
Just remind me, I wanted to look up somebody's Twitter.
That's right. I'm leaving this server and going away for 2 years. Oh man. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle Finals has so. Oh, this is Grand Finals, dude!
Work with here. No, it's gonna get 2B. 2B DP. Wow. DP on it. All right. Cactus select. Go back to Cactus select. He's not gonna do it. He can't hear you, Gina. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna go right back into it. And give
Time
Is
for
it
another piece
Ruby
of
Gordio?
We guys already went back. Jesus.
Ruby.
Set number 2. We had 3-0 in the first set. Timer up on the
Yep, it is.
3-0. They've been reset now. No break at all.
There's two. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gordio, and then one Ruby and one Mai.
Gordo?
Gordu, is that how you say it?
I don't know. Gordo. Gordo.
Gordo, okay.
Yeah. EOU is pronounced O in French.
This is where it happens, right? Tomo got Alker in the corner. This is where it all goes downhill for him. Empty jump low. It's hard, man.
Man, I can't believe I almost missed finals.
Either empty jump low or low air dash overhead. Alker tried to burst in there, but Tomo's ready. Anti-airs him with 2B, and then boom, jumps over the DP. Oh, a little bit too far to pick that 2B. Confirm. Grim Reaper. Yeah, I just noticed we had Mai and Grand Finals of Blaze Blue and BB Tag. Is this the best character in Blaze Blue?
Yeah, that assist seems really broken.
Overhead block, and you give up your pressure when you go for that. Turnover, Tomo recognizes. Turn to press buttons. Desperation coming out. That move was almost like a Hail Mary, right? You know, can't expect it to hit players like Tomo at this point of the game.
Wow, man, Gordo's not even that fast. You know, it covers long horizontal distance, which is very easy to block.
On reaction, waited for that. You want to burst? I got a super for you.
Tomo is just so confident in his ability. Look at that 5B on wake up.
Oh no! Oh no! Crap!
Oh, okay. Kansas in the super. As
Hmm.
much as they can stop the clock.
Yeah, it's unfortunate going for such a long special. You lose a little bit of time on your resonance meter. Oh my gosh, wake up. Steepy's it. Wake up to B. Here doesn't have to
There it is.
do much.
Drops the very, very end, but now he had all that resonance on, dives on him.
In a blink of an eye. And
Take a break, please stop. No, he already matched on the rematch. These BB tag players don't know how to play in tournaments. What are you guys doing?
how do you feel? How do you think Tomo's feeling right now?
He's like, oh, you really want to rematch? Okay,
That's fine, dude. I'm
Keep
down
going.
to keep playing.
Keep going. This is definitely a drunken Anna Monday where Guy Mem's angry, just matching on a rematch. Like it's already over, he's already tilted. Take a breather, man. Go to the bathroom. Switch chairs, do whatever it takes. Stop that momentum in Tomo's hands right now.
Using the stab to delay his descent a little more, wasting that cross combo meter. What a genius play!
So I've still tried really hard to not spoil like anything about Breath of the Wild, but I looked up that the world record any percent is like a half hour.
Yeah. Well, that's just because it's like the first Zelda. You can like do anything you want right away.
Another one, yeah. Gets the helmet, no, big hit.
I just think that's insane. Like,
Bring them eye after this.
How do you have to be
You just need a good you just need a good weapon.
Confident you have to be, man. Awkward just shook.
I've actually never seen the runs myself, but you know, I'm just guessing that all they do is just go straight to Ganon after getting a weapon or two.
DP assist call again. Tries to snipe. Ruby can't get it.
oh, I still want to play the game, but I haven't.
I haven't either.
Oh,
But just look at life that both
I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I know there's Clorox in the game. I'm pretty sure it takes place after Wind Waker, but that's all I know, and that last thing isn't even guaranteed.
Gourd players. Mentally weak.
Because, like,
this is definitely
I know there's like a Calamity Ganon,
oh my
and I read yesterday that Hyrule Castle is involved,
Already drawing
but that's all I know.
Take a break. Oh my god. Yes.
I think he's taking a break. I think
It's
he's
too
taking a break.
late. Not now. Not when you lose 5 in a row, dude. Not when it's.
I'm not sure if I'd like Breath of the Wild, to be honest. Like, I know everyone freaking loves it, but I don't know. For some reason, a game has to be like really, really good for me to like play it for more than an hour.
Interesting, Buster. Don't explain why, unless it's like not spoilery. I mean, I kind of like I heard that there's some of the locations have like like some of the locations reference like Koholint Island, for example.
Power cancel on the DP.
Alright, Alcor. Get something, please. Please.
But I'll get Breath of the Wild in a couple of years when it goes on sale, probably. That's what I do with every single Zelda, honestly.
Well, one thing I was wondering, and I honestly don't know if this is true or not. I kind of was like, I thought I read that there was speculation that the game was like at the end of the timeline as we know it, where they all converge again, which would be like super weird and super cool. But I'm sure you're gonna shoot that down. Yeah.
Man, this guy is getting destroyed. This isn't even fun to watch. These grand I mean, if he comes back, that would be super exciting.
So is Breath of the Wild just like a parallel universe kind of thing? Because that seems kind of lame. If the timelines have been such a big deal.
Well, the fans made it a big deal with all the speculation, and then Nintendo was like, hey, let's release our own. And then no one liked it.
I don't understand the speed thing. That went over my head. Sorry.
I wonder what's next, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah, that the grand finals lasted like 2 seconds. Yeah, the person in the losers bracket didn't win one game, so it just like went super fast. I also guess that I'm used to Dragon Ball Z with matches lasting like 6 or 7 minutes. I still kind of want it, but I also want like other Blaze Blue games or Guilty Gear. If I can find one on sale, Buster, we should play it. Like I remember seeing one on sale for like $10. It's probably a previous version, but you know, at least it's not $60.
It's the lick. Nice. I don't know if it needs to be said, but um, I appreciate these small calls, especially recently. I appreciate the friendship.
Yeah, man.
I didn't really need to say that, but I felt the desire to. The lick. Yeah, the lick is a thing in jazz. It's kind of like a jazz meme for the last several decades. It's like do 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 do, in whatever key you want to play it in. But it's like that's the key that I heard it played on YouTube by this one guy for like a long time. Do 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 do.
But yeah, I like these small calls as well. I like that's what I missed the most back in the day. We always used to just do spontaneous calls for no reason. I kind of miss that.
I wasn't really around for that, but yeah.
Dude, it's the Anime Awards. Oh my gosh.
At the start of like the Skype thing, like I was late to join that because I wasn't really invited. Or that, or I just didn't want to. I forget. It was really like Sean and Ryan and Mike, as far as I remember.
So, yeah, it started with like Rye and Sean, and they were just like chatting it up, and then they told me, and then it was us three, and then Mike joined, and then I think Star joined, then Norman. I think AB joined at one point, but like he didn't last very long, and then it was like you and Buster.
Wow, literally dead last.
No.
Yeah, Buster.
I
you're
think
right.
we tried to invite you a few times, Buster, but you wanted to stay in the C box or whatever.
Did I not want to join either, or did you guys not want me to join? I feel like didn't. I didn't know about it. I thought.
I thought we all told everyone, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's a long time ago. 9 years ago.
Oh, the best OP! What's the best OP? Oh my gosh, what is it? It's Darling in the Franks.
Da 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 da. Da, da,
And
da, da,
I
da.
freaking love these like anime awards because everyone just loses their crap. Like, yeah, this one, like, oh my gosh, that was the worst show ever made. No, not
Nice
Evo
one.
Japan. I'm watching the Anime Awards. Star, Darling in the Franxx won Best OP.
I don't know what we mean by OP here because I'm thinking
Opening
of original
song.
post. OP?
Yeah, it's opening
Opening.
song.
Where's the S part come from?
It's just OP. As an opening, like just op.
No.
Then
No.
ED. The nominations
I,
for ED. I don't think I watched that many anime in 2018, so I'll have to see like if I recognize anything.
I don't like it. I don't like it. OP for no.
It's
I
OP.
don't no. It's overpowered. No.
No.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It sounds wrong. The OP, like the what? Oh
The
yeah, the
OP.
opening song. Is it because I'm getting sick? Slavery sounds wrong. Thank you, Buster. Oh,
I didn't.
boom, Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Oh, oh, oh. He had slaves though. I think.
Oh.
I don't know. Like I don't actually sincerely know. Was it really an idea or decision that he came to by himself?
I've learned this so many times in history, but I never remember. Maybe because everyone says something different. I don't know. You can never find people to agree on politics. That's why I just stay away from it. The Attack on Titan Season 3 ED won. How surprising.
Ooh, here's a shower thought. Here's a shower thought. I like this subreddit. I'm subscribed to it, but not because I ever decided to. It just subscribed me automatically. Due to coin flips, George Washington still makes decisions to this day.
That's deep, man.
I didn't come up with it. I'm just reading it. I love shower thoughts because like sometimes they come off as like jokes, but they're like weirdly philosophical things you would only think about like while you're taking a shower. Like, huh, you know.
I don't think about anything when I'm taking a shower. I just wash and then I get out. Like I don't get people like thinking deeply in the
Yeah,
shower. I save that for
I
like bed.
I'm a deep thinker in the shower. Like, here's another one. One of the biggest surprises most of us had in our childhood was seeing the moon during daytime.
Okay.
If you say, "Who is the World Health Organization?" you are both asking and answering a question. Who is the World Health Organization? Okay, how about this? Here's a shower thought. There's a tree out there growing wood for your coffin.
I mean,
Unless you're not getting buried,
not
then yeah.
yet. I mean, maybe that tree is super old when I don't know.
You just get burned and your ashes just go. Okay, how about something not as like awful? Your older self is watching you through its memories. Oh, that's kind of weird too. Okay, hold on. Vampires. That's not the whole thing. Vampires cannot live in Africa because holy water hurts them, and they always bless the rains down in Africa.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's more like a joke.
it's a gray area. Saying or is the human version of buffering. If if you had a voodoo doll of yourself, you could get unlimited free massages. I could go for that actually. The number of people older than you never increases, but it's always decreasing. All right, let's. Oh, it must take forever for a giraffe to throw up. Let's do one more. Dating is explaining yourself until the other person starts to be interested in you.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's hanging out. Like, no. I mean,
That's,
no. I mean, obviously you know someone better as you get to like spend time with them, but like I don't want to like base my decision off of their past. Oh boy, My Hero Academia.
if Google didn't care about pissing people off,
That was the
a
last one,
good
Chewy.
if people wait, oh shoot. Killed my flow, man. If Google didn't care about pissing people off, a good April Fool's prank would be to make recaptchas go on forever and see how long people keep clicking the little squares. For I don't know, this is alright, last one. For real. And then I'm gonna shut this down. You are the last person to die in your lifetime.
I'm 14 and this is deep.
But how, like, if you die, if someone dies with you, but say you die first, there's no way for you to know because your consciousness stops.
corn nuts right here, and I haven't eaten any of them. I've eaten like nothing but cereal the past week.
Yeah, a lot of darker shower thoughts tonight, sir. Maybe we need some jokes to lighten the mood.
Quick, come up with an original Chewy joke.
Who's there? Ah, is that the joke? Slams door in face. Oh, here's one. Here's one. A farmer counted 297 cows in the field, but when he rounded them up, he had 300. Jacob, did you get that one?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What?
Okay, so Jacob, tell me if you get it. A farmer counted 297 cows in the field, but when he rounded them up, he had 300. Jacob?
I mean, what do you do? Posting?
Jacob, do you get the joke?
I
or
don't.
no?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the farmer is working in a field, okay? Can you audibly confirm with me that you understand this fact?
A farmer works at a field.
Okay. He goes around to all of the cows that Buster's posting in chat. He counts 297 individual cows. And then he rounds them all up.
Okay, I get it.
And then he has 300 cows. Like, he gathers all the cows, but the number goes up by 3.
Why are people watching this?
You guys are really killing the mood. Get it? The mood.
I'm dotting you so hard right now.
I always knock on the front door of my fridge, just in case there's a salad dressing.
Okay, can we do something else, Chewy?
Did you get that one?
I
Like the
didn't. I
salad.
wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
I always knock. I knock on the front door of my fridge, just in case there is a salad dressing. Like, Jacob,
No, yeah, I get it.
you gotta knock on the door so you don't like surprise somebody changing their clothes.
Yeah, I get it.
But
It's
it's
not
a little
funny.
salad. I think it's okay. What does a naked salad look like? Lettuce. Gardening. All right, last one. Last one. When does a joke become a dad joke? Question mark. Sort of. That's part of it. The first answer is when the punchline becomes apparent. Okay. And now the second part, which is actually where stars goes. When does the punchline become apparent? When does the punchline become apparent?
When you laugh.
After the delivery. Do. Well, you don't know. Like, it could come out dead. So you need to find out. You need to. It needs. Oops. I'm sorry, I'm still making stillborn jokes. Okay, you guys want to do anything?
What do you want to do?
Girls. I don't know. Oops. I'm tired right now, but I'm not really interested in going to bed yet. Rip.
Rip.
I mean, I don't have any plans for this week, actually. My friend wants me to come up to Ithaca, but I don't know if I feel like it. Ithaca, water.
We need to find something to do when it's only a couple of us.
There's more than a couple of us. There's 4 of us. Buster,
I don't know, Buster. I'm not good at guessing.
you got an email about
You
work
finally got an
rejection.
email that you don't have to work tomorrow.
No, oh, if it makes you feel better, I'm still mad. I wanted to apply to this thing in California, and I slept through the deadline, pretty much. It would have been a great opportunity, I think. So, still kind of kicking myself over it.
Sean, what's
Sean?
up? We are currently doing nothing.
Doesn't sound like it.
Literally, we're just sitting here. Chewy was literally just reading a Reddit or a subreddit, and we were just kind of asking him to stop, and he wouldn't stop.
I was reading from 2 separate subreddits. Thank you very
And
much.
we're like, Chewy, stop, think of the children. And he didn't.
What day of the week is June 6th? It's a Thursday. Chewy von Chewington the 4th. Well, I could just kick my like
Kick
what do you
your
mean by that?
addiction.
I could kick my left leg with my right leg. If I could psychologically get over the heap of not wanting to injure myself, I could give myself a wicked Charlie horse.
Wicked. So yeah, what's up?
I have another cat.
Oh, that's cool. What's its name?
Name is Seymour.
Seymour.
Suddenly Seymour.
Is it a calico cat?
No, it's the black cat.
Oh, I forgot about that Seymour. Seymour is apparently a town in Connecticut.
So my mom was back home for the last week or so, and she brought the cat down. So, yeah.
Seymour is apparently a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah.
Yes, from 10. He's kind of a dick.
Yeah, like the whole religion is around him or something.
Well, no.
I've only heard about 10, so I don't know for sure. I don't know if I'm ready for a new cat, but I don't think my dad would want one anyway, so
My dad was actually the one that suggested bringing him down, which is really surprising. Of course, he's actually nice, so. A lot better than the other one my mom brought down. He's kind of an asshole to all the other cats.
Do you still have it?
Oh, yeah.
What's its name?
His name is Coco.
Coco.
She is a calico.
Don't worry. She'll warm up to them one day.
No. She's been down here a year already. She's also the entire reason why I had to take Sadie to college in the first place, because she just ruined her life. And for some reason, my mom thought it was a good idea to bring her down. And now Sadie is actually too afraid to even leave my room anymore. Now my brother's dog is visiting. I am petting it. But yeah, I've tried to get those two cats to get along for, ever. It's not happening. Seymour, on the other hand, is about as nice as Casper was, so I think they'll be fine eventually.
Yay, spiritual successor.
Which is interesting, because whenever Seymour first showed up, he and Casper fought all the time. And then, all of a sudden, he just, stopped. And then they were best friends.
Awesome. I wanted to ask you a question, Sean. Have you ever experienced the sensation that your cat, Casper, might still visit you?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what you believe or what you're into, and
I choose to believe in ghosts because it's fun.
and I really hate thinking about the afterlife just as a whole. But a couple weeks, around the time where I first found out about the criticisms of me from those jerk students, it was one morning where I was really sleep deprived, and I finally fell asleep or whatever. And I remember at one point I rolled onto my stomach, which is not something, and I was kind of awake, and that's not something I usually do. And I usually roll onto my stomach, and I felt a chill. It was I felt like something moving, and I felt as if there was something extra on my bed at the edge, there was extra weight. I could just feel and sense something, and it really freaked me out because nothing in science would ever give credence to their my cat's spirit existing at all. But it was the most real thing I had felt while I was awake, but not enough to fully understand or process. But I withdrew because it scared me. It's oh my god, something's approaching me, and I could just feel something was wrong or different. So I talked to my parents about it, and they're borderline religious compared to me, at least, and I know that my dad is oh yeah, I think I've felt Zoe come to visit, and my mom's said there was this one time, but only once. So I was just curious if you had any experience like that. Or not.
Oh,
Fair enough.
my memory is not that great.
How long has it been now?
Uh, hmm. 9 months.
Hmm.
He died a week before my birthday.
Oh. My friend's dog just passed away. 12-year-old golden retriever.
So I got distracted. So the after Seymour's kind of an asshole phase, he's actually like the most affectionate cat I've ever seen now. Really interesting.
Meow, meow, meow. Bark. Meow. Meow, 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 bark. I think we're Mike in this call. Oh my. Oh my. Thank goodness.
I don't know if it was my cat, but like maybe a couple months ago, 4 or 5 months ago, I was like, I woke up in the middle of the night and went to the bathroom, and then I laid back down and literally like I heard like this growling. I'm just like, what the? It was like, it wasn't like an animal growl, it was like a human growl. I'm like, what was going on? And it started like, I got like super scared and it started saying like para, whatever that means. It just kept repeating para over and over. Like, it felt like I was awake, but like I was just like frozen, like in my bed. I couldn't get up for like an hour. With, why would a Spanish ghost be in my room? But yeah, I'm convinced it's just because I was half asleep. Or maybe I'm haunted by someone that's named Para and has only visited me once.
Para, para, para.
It was super freaky. And he was like saying it in his like growling voice too. He was like, grrr. So it's more like sinister.
Para, para. I can't do it without it sounding like. I don't know.
You did it.
Oh, I kind of even want to play Pokemon now.
So, in case you are wondering, I spent the last several days around this time extremely tired. So, during all of y'all's talking, I was completely out of it.
Well, welcome
I
back.
figured that joining in would be a bad idea, so I didn't. Instead, I laid there for like 2 hours.
All
Was
right.
there a call yesterday?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah. What? Were you just about to leave? Because you're not dismissed.
On
What?
the other hand, I beat Trails of Cold Steel, and it was amazing.
Hooray.
Ooh, raya.
I
By
should
which I
start.
mean I finished both games.
I should start the second Skies game.
Yeah, probably should. Because it's the best one.
Yeah, the best. I'm watching this anime awards and literally My Hero Academia is winning everything. It's kind of dumb.
I mean, I will probably undoubtedly play through the entire Trail series again. They did announce the third game, or at
Ooh.
least the translation of it. Of course, to my knowledge, that's only on PS4 for now, so it'd be even longer for PC.
Say we have the winner, and the winner is. Let me look up this computer. I have two. It is Sheps with two Z's. Woo!
Yes. The nerver.
Dude,
Badoop. Ooh, crunchy.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
I switched to my phone. I think my thing is giving me problems. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Shoot. Let's like get this.
I don't know, do you?
Sure.
Fears.
I'll talk about whatever.
We'll never forget about Linda. Oh wait, that was Mike. I don't think we named Stars Spider. No wait, no, it was Stars.
Oh crap.
Mike is the one that came up with the name.
Oh, it keeps coming unplugged.
All right.
All right. I'm all set now.
Me too. All set for your demise.
I'm in bed, nice and comfy.
I'm on my computer. I'm always really tired after a call.
That's so.
But I'll get out of bed if we do something.
We gotta find something else to do when it's only like a few of us. Or at least not enough people to play Jackbox.
I am perfectly content doing nothing.
But I don't
Right.
like doing nothing.
I'll mute my mic, Star.
It's you.
Yeah, it's you. I have no idea.
What? You can't accept your anime adaptation?
Yeah, Buster, come on. You're currently in the Amazon arc. Oh boy, I love posting GIFs. Which one should I look for?
None of them.
None of them. That's what I got. Sean, have you played Tetris 99 yet?
No.
You should try it out.
I forgot I was muted.
Lol.
Couldn't have been that important if you just rebooted yourself.
I don't think Giphy works on mobile.
Ow. The commands don't work. None of the commands do. Like, for example, /shrug on mobile does not do /shrug. Instead, does this. So, speaking of games, since I beat Trails of Cold Steel, I moved on to Momodora because I bought it a couple days ago because it was like $4.
Wait, what was it?
Momodora. And
I
did
think-
you know?
I think I know what that is.
Did you know that it is fucking hard? Like, damn, this is really hard. Also, I bought Celeste because I'm gonna play that next.
Yeah, Celeste is really good.
I still had $20 on my eShop card, so I just got it.
Usually games, like games don't really interest me or grab my attention, but like the mechanics and gameplay of Celeste like instantly caught me and I played like all of it within a week.
The speedruns of Celeste are some of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I know. You should see like some tasks of it, it's crazy.
I mean, I did see a task of it.
They
I prefer
crazy.
the actual runs though.
Momodora, yeah, I do. That's on my wish list on my Switch.
It is hard. Also, I got completely lost, so I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing next.
Right now, I'm replaying Final Fantasy 2.
Here I am, just waiting for 7.
7 remake is never coming out.
Not for the Switch.
Oh, for the Switch.
Of course, the remakes never
Dude,
happen.
watch it cost $20 like Final Fantasy 9.
I mean, what does it cost on Steam? It's going to be the same price.
Isn't it like $10 or $15?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Final Fantasy 7. $12. So there you go. That's how much it's going to cost. 9 costs 21. Which is why it costs 29 on Switch.
Really?
Get out.
What is
No.
good, my amigos?
It's Amigas.
So yeah, probably in like 5 years, we're going to get a video from Square saying we were not happy with the direction that the Final Fantasy VII Remake was going, so we've decided to start again from scratch.
I can
Yeah,
definitely
we've
see
just-
that.
We've decided to remake Crisis Core instead.
They would
We've
definitely.
decided
People would riot.
to remake the remake. You know, I'm hyped for Link's Awakening. It'd be great. Also, speaking of which, during that direct, like every time, you know, at the end of a trailer, it would say like 2019. I was like, wow, that's next year. It's like,
But wait a minute.
until the next date. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a second. That's this year.
Wait a second. Yes, I'm still getting used to it.
What do you mean? What was bait and switch about it?
The art style.
Oh,
I mean, I can agree that I'd like that more, and I'm not in love with the new direction of it, but it's totally fine, so I don't mind.
yeah, I have no issues.
I mean, I can understand it's kind of hard to translate that the Game Boy style of things to current things. It kind of does.
Yeah, I can see that.
What have you guys been talking about?
Literally, like, nothing.
Well, we don't know what Chew's been talking about because he muted himself.
Dang.
Chewy started, like, reading some subreddits, like, jokes and shower thoughts, and we just had to sit there and deal with it.
Actually going through the jokes Reddit.
Oh,
Ew.
same.
All of the ones I see on the front page are terrible. I don't know ways to subject yourself to the rest of the Reddit. By the way, Mike, I have another cat.
Wait, you what?
I have another cat.
Oh, you have another cat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. How did you get this one?
Mom brought him down.
Ah, did you just like find a cat and like keep it?
Well, he found us like 10 years ago.
Oh, I see. Is having a new cat like does it like significantly affect the cost of keeping cats?
Uh,
Is it like more expensive? Like, how does the cost of having a cat scale as the number of cats increases?
That is a good question. I have no idea.
Really?
Because I personally have only been responsible for 2,
I see. Okay.
even though we've had up to 7. I was not paying for things.
Ah, okay, okay. I gotcha.
There's no one paying for now either. Still, the bag of cat food I get lasts about a month or more. So we'll see what happens. I don't think he eats that much. The fortunate thing is that he's super nice. Unlike the other cat my mom brought down beforehand.
Some cats.
So hopefully Sadie's allowed to actually have a friend again.
I'm eating cake, that's why my mic is muted.
Oh.
But then I unmute it when I'm talking.
I haven't had
It's
cake in a
actually-
long time.
It's really cumbersome to do that. I should really just use push to talk. I don't know why I'm just muting and unmuting my mic instead. Actually, I don't know. Is push to talk tough to set up?
Probably not. I mean, I'm pretty sure you just set a hotkey.
Yeah.
I just can't get used to it, so I don't bother. So I just
Push
stick to the,
to talk, okay.
Discord having the, decibel level to actually register sound.
What kind of cake are you eating?
Were you able to hear me? You weren't, were you?
No.
Okay. Let me
I
try
should
again.
learn how to bake a cake at some point. I always wanted to. At least
Why
now I've
bake a
got
cake when you could buy one?
fun. I had fun doing muffins, so I'm sure a cake would be fun.
Okay,
Never
can
had
you hear me now?
I've never had experience with cheesecake because basically no one in our family eats it.
Yeah, cheesecake, I used to really like it, and I just don't anymore. It makes me sick.
I like cheesecakes the times I've had it. It's just that we don't ever have it.
I like cheesecake a lot. Probably more so than regular cake, because regular cake gets really, like, sugary. But I don't think cheesecake tastes as
I
sugary.
don't really have that problem.
Well, at least with respect to the cake I'm eating right now, I swear the layer of frosting on the top is, like, bigger than the cake itself.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, it really is.
There's definitely a point where you just hit too much frosting and it does just.
Yeah.
It messes with- Chili is something I haven't had in a while. I should probably bring that up at some point. Actually, I was thinking about it earlier today. I mean, I'd love to cook for all of you at some point. I have learned how to make some pretty good stuff over the last couple months.
Yeah, man. Ew. That's why you cut it in half and then eat that. Then eat it. I don't know.
I don't think there's anything special about the knife. Does that not look like knives where you're from?
I mean,
All mine are silver.
it looks like one of my knives except for the handle.
Silverware.
I don't know. It just has a handle. It's not even fancy.
Well, yeah, it's not fancy. That's just all
But-
I'm pointing out. Is that there's
Yeah.
any difference between.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
Now, your silver,
It's a
on the
cheap ass handle though.
other hand, is very different from ours.
The fork actually has a handle too. That's red, but you just can't see it.
I mean, you can still tell it's red.
most of them are probably really short, so you can reach your 19 games easy peasy.
Does that really count?
I mean, yeah. Well, I guess it's up to Buster whether it counts or
mean,
not, but I don't see why
I
they
feel
wouldn't.
like most of them wouldn't be worth redeeming in the first place.
I mean, yes, that's a very good point.
Hence why you haven't redeemed any of these things. And why
I
I'm
got
not
a
sure
humble.
why you're looking through it in the first place.
I mean, I got a humble bumble. A humble bumble. What the fuck is a humble bumble?
It's
I
okay.
got
I do that every time. It's
I
either
got
that
one.
or I do a hubble bubble.
I got a humble bundle like 5 years ago, and I haven't redeemed, I'd say 75% of the games, and most of the games I played were pretty trash.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
But seriously though, humble bundle is like the hardest 2 words I've ever had to pronounce. Can't do it. Like hell, even when I'm thinking humble bundle, I can't fucking pronounce it right in my own head.
Oh my gosh, now my mouth is so like craving water after having all that sugar.
Maybe you should pick that.
Dude, I keep drinking, but like the feeling of wanting more in my mouth is not going away.
Yeah, I feel you.
What if I'm the one who made it lewd?
Well, then that wasn't warranted emote.
Dude, I'd like Mega Man Collection so I could burn it.
Come on.
I will download it and install
Burn
it
onto a
just so
CD.
I will burn the hard drive that I put it on.
Aha, that will show him.
I checked out the gameplay video and it's sick. Yay. Well,
Imagine getting a PhD just for the meme so that I could say that.
The only reason you get one.
I mean, there are people who have done their dissertation on memes. So why not just become one?
I think I might be missing that part of my DNA. Am I even a human?
What?
What? Dude, I can actually see them making a scientific study where they're like, scientists have determined which part of the human DNA code contains the human attraction to meme.
I'd pay attention to that.
I wouldn't, because those studies are usually bullshit. I hate it when I see headlines that are like, new study shows that, I don't know.
Such and such.
Yeah, like,
New study has cured cancer in rats again. It's like literally everything. Every time you see something from the science Reddit show up on the front page, it's like, yeah, okay.
so I have, it's like, so I filtered the science subreddit, and it's like, I don't want to, because it seems like some of the stuff there should be important. But I fucking hate the headlines and that
Well,
so
there's
much.
there's nothing important anyway because you can't read what anyone says about it because they fucking delete everything.
I love it
We
when
can't have a
there's
discussion on the topic in the first place.
I love just deleted like columns of
Yeah, it's like it's
comment
great,
after
but they're just
comment.
like, wow, this is worthless. I mean, I should filter stuff, but I don't.
Yeah. Apparently there's a way to like there's a browser extension you could download that shows deleted comments on Reddit so you can see what they said. I haven't looked into this stuff, so
Yeah, but for most of those cases, you wouldn't really want to see the deleted comments.
I mean you're right, like once you actually do see it, yes.
It's like, wow, why did I install this?
But it's like that sense of not knowing and like never being able to know and like seeing that people replied to the comment. I don't know, there's just something about it that like makes you really want to know just because you can't know.
I mean, it makes sense when like the top of a chain is deleted and then it has like 7,000 replies.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what happened here? Yeah, it's always fun. Every headline you ever see about any scientific anything is always just garbage.
Yeah. And they never link to the actual study, so you could like see what their methods were and like what they actually measured. At least I've never seen them actually link to it. I have a lot of filtered subs.
I remember in New York, it was just the two of us. We were on our way to the airport to drop me off, and on the bus there was like this poster that says like 1 in 9 kids does this and that. And you're like, Jacob, that's bull crap. Like, don't you think that's bull crap? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't remember this, but that sounds like me. I mean, let me see what happens if I try to filter it.
It could be Buster. It could be.
Oh my god, I went to click on
And
Reddit on my
what you
phone,
want to see.
and I clicked on Discord. Settings. Filters. Subreddit filter. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Politics, science, PewDiePie submissions, white people doing
Well, you were right. You did have that one filtered.
Dank, Buster, shit. Add. It has been added. Well, it's in my filters. Oh shit, there's a sub that I don't have filtered that I really should.
Oh no.
About to add it. I think this is what it's called. I swear I had this filtered already. Maybe I only have it filtered on desktop.
Oh no.
I don't even know what half
Oh,
of
no.
these subs are.
I will be right back.
Like, I want to say the name of some of these that I have no idea what they are, but like, I'm scared it's like some kind of weird porn subreddit that I saw it and I'm just like,
I
I
mean-
absolutely do not want to see this again.
That's why you haven't filtered.
Yes, that's probably is why I have it filtered.
Oh, Buster's calling you out.
Uh, I mean, this one I'm going to guess is like this one is called Expand Dawn. I'm like, I think I know why I filtered that one.
Oh, come on, that one's a classic.
Is it really?
You don't know the meme?
I probably went to it, saw that it was a meme, and that's why I filtered it.
I mean, I'm sure the Reddit is actually just garbage. It used to be funny.
What the heck is this one? It says dank memes from Site 19. What the heck is Site 19?
Who knows? I have not seen it before.
I'm gonna go to the front page. I'm gonna sort by rising, and I'm gonna find some more subs to filter.
It sounds like a terrible idea.
Dude, you see some really good porn when sorting by rising.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think when you sort by rising, you can, like, actually see everything. Like, you could see every single subreddit. But if you go to the front page, sorted by whatever the default is, like, it's only, like, a small subset of, like, subs that can actually be shown on the front page.
Unless you go down, like, for 3 hours.
Yeah. But it's like you can actually see everything by sorting by rising. Probably by sorting by new too, but that's
I mean, sorting by new would actually give you literally everything.
yeah.
Which would give you just tons of just garbage.
hmm Dude, whenever I sort by rising, I see this ex-Mormon sub so much all the time. I never see it on the front page.
No. I've never seen that.
Oh, I see it. Well, I mean, I only see it on Rising. But like, if I ever do Rising, I almost always see a new post on it. The Church of Shaggy. I think I could filter that one.
Oh, come on.
You know what? I'm never gonna
Well,
see
actually,
this
no.
again, so
No.
I'll let it go.
The Shaggy memes were funny for like 2 hours. Then after the 2 hours, you had seen literally every iteration of anything that could come out of it. So at that point, it just became boring.
Yeah.
It's not that it was dumb or it was just bad. It was just boring.
There's a sub for baby rhino gifts.
Well, the best of that kind of Reddit is baby elephant gifts.
I have not seen that.
Or is it just elephant gifts? I think it's baby elephant gifts.
Do you think I should filter our conservative?
Yeah, because it's basically a conspiracy subreddit. I mean, okay, it and conspiracy actually are basically the same thing. I mean, it's effectively as bad as the politics. I mean, maybe it's worse, but
Hey, I saw the Bandori sub showed up on All Rising. That's cool.
well, yeah.
What the heck is
Both
this?
of those sets of subs are worthless because they have no actual discussion in them.
Mm-hmm.
They're all about how the other side is terrible and should all die. So it's not worth it.
What the heck is this one? Airsoft Circle Jerk? What is airsoft? Like airsoft guns?
Maybe.
Oh crap, the Xenoblade Chronicles sub. Get away, spoilers.
Haven't you finished 2 yet?
No, not yet. I'll get there, don't worry. I'm waiting for my spring break.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised.
I am too. I guess I got kind of burnt out, maybe? Which is weird, because, like, I didn't get burnt out on the other games. But I got burnt out on this for some reason. I think my problem was that I was spending so much time, like, micromanaging. And, like, what are they called? The thingies. The little mission thingies where you make the people
Merc
go.
missions?
Yeah, the Merc missions.
Yeah, those suck.
They're such a pace
Sure.
breaker. No, it's like you're in the middle of doing something, and it's like your squad is returned, and then you have to like stop what you're doing and send another squad out.
Yeah, it's a
And
chore.
it's like, ugh, like let me play the game. And I'm like, I know, like I don't have to be like 100% efficient with it. Like I should finish what I'm doing and send the mercs out later. But I don't know. I just don't do that.
I mean, it's not like it takes that long.
It doesn't, but it's a pace breaker. Like it takes you out of like the moment. I don't know.
Kind of moment you're even having. I certainly didn't have that problem.
Oh, I have politics filtered as well. Because it's not about politics.
Nope.
There's no political discussion there.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Every once in a while, an actual story will show up, but like
Yeah.
every like 98% of it is just like, look at how awful this Republican is.
Yeah,
We should-
exactly.
We should rise up and throw them out, or just this guy is literally a traitor. We should kill him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's
Yeah.
that's not journalism.
Yeah. And then you have
That's
like
not how
the
reporting works.
Yeah. And then you have like the circle jerk political subs, like the Mueller and like other ones that I can't think of off the top of my
Yeah.
head. But like they're well, yes, the Donald as
Well,
well.
That's the original one. Basically,
Yeah.
just a parody of that, but they're also just stupid.
Yeah. The only Reddit source that I like for politics is like World News. Which I mean, it's still being on Reddit. It's still going to be extremely like left.
Well, I feel like the problem with that is that World News and News have a lot of stuff that is actual things that don't
Mhm.
show. And that does bother me.
Oh yeah, you're probably
The
right.
problem is that the only place you're going to find it
Yeah,
are the places you don't want to go.
yeah, exactly. No, because there's a lot of stuff that ends up on politics that doesn't end up on news.
Just there are that yeah.
So
There-
you're right.
that
I just
actually is
read
the-
it.
Apparently, it is the case of like their mods pushing an agenda or something,
Mm.
because they will delete everything. So it's kind of annoying that you can't
Yeah.
actually always keep up to date. Of course, that's why I just don't actually rely on that for
Yeah,
news.
exactly. You cannot use Reddit for political news at all. Well, okay, I shouldn't say at all, but Reddit cannot be your only source of political news.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm happy to at least attempt to provide information when you ask.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
When I know stuff, because like when you ask those things, I'm trying not to be biased or anything. Just say, okay, this is what happened.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's exactly why I ask, because, like, I know reading about it on Reddit is not going to help. That is a video. That's funny.
Baby elephant gifts are just like in the top tier of gifts.
Wow, that rhino almost fucking died.
By the way, Mike,
Yeah.
I finished Trails of Cold Steel.
Yo, that game does look really fun.
Well, I finished both games. It was really
Both
good.
of them, damn. Wait, isn't there? I thought there was the third one, or is that like?
There's supposed to be 4. Only
Supposed
2
to
of
be-
them have been released.
Ah, okay. Wait,
Well,
so is it
in-
that
in-
2 of them
in-
have been localized?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
The third one has been announced like a couple weeks ago
I see.
for like August or something.
Mhm.
But as far as I know, that's only PS4.
Yeah, because I'm like, I remembered like someone that I follow on Twitter was playing through the third one. So I'm like, there definitely is a third one.
But the first 2 were very good.
Yeah.
And I know who your favorite character would be.
Uh,
My favorite character.
I'll get to it eventually, man. Dude, as soon as I get
I-
to Trails in the Sky 2 and 3.
I highly recommend finishing Trails in the Sky because, for one, it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
And also, there's just so much stuff that you would not be able to appreciate otherwise.
I see. Dude, don't worry, dude. After Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's on the Trails in the Sky 2.
Gee, if only you didn't have to spend money on it.
It's alright.
It's okay, I've accepted that no one else is actually going to play the series.
I'm gonna play it, Sean. And so is Buster. Buster's eventually gonna finish the first one. Jacob played it.
mean-
Jacob played the first one.
I'd be hyped if Buster just played the first one.
I'd be hyped if Buster played a game.
Yeah. Hey,
Don't worry, he plays a new Tetris game.
he's on that Tetris.
I need to get first place once, and then I'll never play it again. I got third again today.
I think you've fallen into a trap.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, there's a meta to mashing up though, because you don't just want to mash up. Sometimes you want to rotate before you mash up. Well, until you're busy sending out job applications, and then you're gonna have a bunch of interviews lined up after you pass the test because everyone's gonna want to hire you.
Hey, I actually found Seymour. He was sleeping in the other room.
Aw.
I'm trying to make a Seymour pun, but it's hard.
Don't bother.
I won't. Okay.
My dad did the feed me Seymour joke for the last like
Oh.
12 years. So
Oh, I was gonna say something like, "I want to see more of that cat."
oh, an actual pun. I thought you were just gonna unleash more Steve Hams.
No.
Because we already had enough of that like half an hour ago.
Jacob, tell me about your classes. I want to hear all about your bullying progression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I take it you're not doing anything this semester.
Yeah. I already talked about it in a call, but I don't think
Yeah, no,
you were.
Clearly. Understandable. Is
Just
it
a
just
bunch
like
of crap.
is it
Just a
just
bunch
like
of
a
crap was
temporary
happening.
thing to or just like trying to recollect yourself and like planning and
Yeah,
going
it's just a
back
leave
to
of
it?
absence for
Okay.
a semester, and then I'm going
Yeah.
back. Just a bunch of crap was happening all at once. It was really stressing me out. What about your classes?
I should be doing homework right now. Goodbye.
No, tell me about your homework.
Uh,
No, I didn't even hear the
Yes.
Badoop sound.
He actually left.
I want to hear all about your homework that you need to do.
You don't. I mean, I do need to do my homework, but you really don't want to hear about it.
I've actually been way too lazy over the last like month.
Mm-hmm.
This, my advisor wants me to write a paper on what I'm doing, but like the actual act of okay, I know what journal that we want to go for, but like the actual act of like going to it and then getting their template and then like actually doing the writing is just.
Yeah.
So I've kind of just been doing nothing for a while. And like, I'd like to change that, but just, I don't want to write a paper. I hate
feel you.
writing. I'd rather just, continue on with what I'm doing. But I know that I should do this. So, I've left with just like, I don't feel like doing anything.
Yo, are you watching Evo right now?
Oh, I
No.
turned it off.
I didn't even know there was Evo to begin with.
Evo
Yeah.
Japan.
I need to see some Evo mind blown.
I'm playing Guilty Gear right now.
It's my favorite emote. Oh, I like watching Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
Well, good,
but
'cause
is
it's
the
only-
guitar dude there?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not watching. I'm doing my homework.
Yeah, we still have a little bit to go since we're only at losers top 8 right now.
What the heck? Why is Google asking if I want to translate this page into English? No. Oh, what the hell?
Rewind.
What? So, Google thinks that my Twitch is in Portuguese.
Oh,
What?
Google.
I'm looking to see Portuguese on this site, and I don't see any anywhere. It is literally all Japanese and English.
I mean, Google tends to have trouble picking up on the those languages.
I feel like. I mean, so I'm just thinking of how it would pick up languages. And what I would imagine it does, it takes like random samples of text on the page and like sees what language that text is. And then like whatever comes out the most frequent is what it deems the language is. But that clearly cannot be the case if it thinks that this language is in Portuguese. Because if you randomly pick a bunch of text on this page, you're probably not getting Portuguese. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But like, I mean, okay, if you're trying to determine what language a page is in, what do? You read a little bit of it. So like, surely that's what Google is doing.
Google just made a mistake, an honest mistake, man.
That's a pretty bad mistake, I think. Like, they need to update their models because that is an issue. It happens more often in YouTube videos. Like, the way I assume that they do YouTube videos is,
Well, YouTube
Exact-
cap pretty bad.
yeah. I mean, sometimes I like to put it on for Japanese.
It's
Like,
usually
even-
funny.
Yeah, well, just because like sometimes even like the Google, like translate on YouTube videos, like even then sometimes it helps me pick up things that I wouldn't have like picked up on just from listening. Although sometimes it is pretty bad, but it's like it happens really frequently where it thinks that my Japanese video is in Korean, and it's like. I just don't see how you come to that conclusion. Because, like, I understand what they do. They listen, well, like, you pick a random sample, you, like, play it back, and then you have probabilities for every single language, and, like, whatever language has the highest probability on a large number of samples is what language that you think the video is in. I don't know, dude.
I probably did not know.
I knew.
What are you referencing?
Faye.
Oh.
Winterface says that.
Wait, so are you telling me Evo hasn't played a game since the BlazBlue cross battle top 8 ended like an hour ago.
Yeah, it's been Guilty Gear ever since.
Oh wait, so Guilty Gear started?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I saw the timer, I'm like, this can't seriously be a timer of when the event's gonna start. But okay, I get you. It's like, yeah, once I got to the stream, they were playing ads, and then it went to this. So I didn't get to see an actual match.
Those were definitely some super Japanese ads.
Yes, they
I
were.
like the One Piece one.
So I haven't looked at this Evo Japan schedule at all.
Me
And
either.
obviously Dragon Ball Fighters is on, but I have to wonder what else there will be.
I think there was actually a thing with Dragon Ball Fighters, wasn't there?
What do you
Like,
mean?
they wanted, like, more money or whatever, and they couldn't, so they're just like, whatever, we're not gonna do it.
They decided to just cancel the tournament and just give first to Sonic Fox.
Huh. Okay, well now I have to look at the schedule. Okay, today would be day 3. Liz Boo, Guilty Gear, Tekken, Street Fighter 5, that's it. Wow. Tekken could be hype. Actually, Street Fighter 5 would probably be hype with all the Japanese and Korean players there. Because we all know that America is trash at Street Fighter.
Yeah, but is
Same.
Street Fighter actually fun to watch now?
Uh,
Last I checked
It's
it was
improved.
super boring.
it has definitely. Well, I hated it at launch, but I enjoyed it at the past Evo over the summer. So,
As long as it's gotten better.
yeah.
Yeah, last time I saw it, Street Fighter is just so boring.
Yeah.
What happened at Street Fighter V's launch? I heard there were like some crazy things that happened and people like hated Capcom.
Maybe the root that they installed on your computer.
Dang. Silly Capcom.
Also, the whole, shady business practices and all that. Like, purposely release a game with low content, clearly, I don't want to say clearly unfinished, but, like, the whole season pass, business model. Yeah. Was there on this DLC?
I think they learned their lesson with like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Or at least I
don't
hope
think
they did.
Well, they certainly didn't with Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, I don't think there was either. It's like you would think all companies would have learned their lesson with on this DLC, but
Star died.
we saw it in Infinite, and we saw it in Soul Calibur 6. So it's definitely still alive and well.
I think they learned their lesson.
there's a cat laying on my arm.
Oh yeah. That's what I was talking about. Like the characters were literally in already, but they locked them.
Yeah. I mean, no, it was the same with Soul Calibur 6. Like the fighter was literally finished. Although I mean, I guess they came out earlier than 6 months. I mean, I guess it was Tira. Like people were playing from day one. Maybe not her then. I'll Google it. Soul Calibur 6 on disc DLC. So, I mean, from what I'm reading, Tira was not included if you pre-ordered the game. She was to be bought separately, and you only got her if you bought the season pass. So that was definitely on disc DLC.
Dang.
Yo, 2B legit looks so good in Soul Calibur 6. Like, I don't mean like strong good, but like,
Well, that's because 2B's the best.
I mean, it's like her model looks really good, and like her animations are smooth and shit. And like, they took a lot of like,
I mean, if they made her model look terrible after.
oh yeah,
her-
people would complain, but
That'd be horrible.
I mean, I just mean like they chose a good moveset for her. I haven't seen too many people talking about oh my god, what it's called? Astral, what's it called?
Oh, the new Platinum game.
Yeah.
People seem to think it looks nice. So it seems interesting.
Yeah, I mean it.
That's the one that looked super similar to Xenoblade X, right?
Yeah, it looks like Xenoblade X plus Nier.
Because, like, the art style basically did look exactly like X,
Yeah.
which is the same impression we got from Daemon Ex Machina.
Oh yeah, the demo. Did anyone download the demo?
I didn't.
Oh yeah, I did.
But it should, I just don't feel like it.
Give me the lowdown, Jacob.
I don't know. I don't really like enjoy anything, so it's like I don't think I'm the right person to talk to. I mean, it controlled well, I guess.
Okay.
I did the first mission, and then I never like I
Have you
didn't
ever
go back to
played
it.
a
So
mecha game?
seems I don't know. I don't
Have
know.
you played a mecha game before?
No.
Personally, I'm most interested in Oninaki.
Oh, Naki, which one is that?
That's, like, it takes
Oh, the-
inspiration from I Am Setsuna.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
The thing I'm interested in is can it actually, like, do something good? Because, like, I Am Setsuna was good,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I don't necessarily know how to describe it, but I would call the game more like subdued than most games.
Mm-hmm. I
It's
understand.
just like I don't know. It was really nice though, and the all piano soundtrack was really cool. I can say it was actually fairly difficult for a while, and then I reached the end of the game, and then I found out how to break it.
Mhm.
And it was easy mode.
That's how it goes.
I don't really remember the direct at all. I remember Super Mario Maker. I'm excited for that.
I remember that there was a Disney Nesso game.
Oh,
That's been around for a while, actually. I think it's a mobile game. Like, currently.
I've seen the stuffed animals at stores.
Kind of looks like it should be a mobile game.
Yeah. Honestly, the Nesso game ripped off of the Disney Tsum Tsum game. Like, they directly stole. The Nesso game directly stole the gameplay from the Tsum Tsum game.
Uh,
But I would never admit that.
I feel when you're actually playing the knockoff.
Yeah. I mean, come on, they did it better, though. I don't even remember the Tsum Tsum game, though. Like, wasn't there a lot of, like, non-puzzle stuff in it? It was like a Mario Party kind of, like, mini-game thing.
Honestly, Buster, I don't see you ever getting through Dragon Quest 8. 8 is amazing. It is a fantastic game, but it's simply too long for you. You will never make it through it.
Unless Buster goes through RPG training.
I mean, unless
Yeah.
like you just get it in you and you just go ham on the RPGs.
Start with the smaller RPGs.
Because like the first half of Dragon Quest 8 is like the length of a full game, and you're like, "Holy shit! There's so much more." And I mean, the second half is awesome.
You can tell that Dragon Quest XI is really long based on the title.
Also, Dragon Quest 8 is also just like hard. Which reminds me, I was really, really disappointed with the 3DS version when they just went back to like the MIDI soundtrack as opposed to the PS2 version, which was whole orchestra. I mean, I got used to it, but I was still disappointed.
Which one's the one where you had the option
really
to
good.
like choose the soundtrack? Like you could do like the old school or like the new school.
You might be thinking of the Final Fantasy X remake.
No, I
Great.
swear it was a Dragon Quest game, like a DS
Uh,
Dragon Quest.
It's possible that there's a recent one that did that.
Ah, okay.
Actually, no, yeah, they mentioned it in the direct, didn't they?
No,
For
there
11.
was. It wasn't 11 though. It was an older game. Or maybe wait, has 11 come out on other consoles before?
I'll be honest, I don't know actually.
Okay.
But yeah, they did mention in the direct that you can choose the soundtrack.
Okay, so I'm probably thinking of the other version. It didn't have that feature, dude. I swear I'm not crazy. I'm thinking of a 3DS Dragon Quest that had it. Oh, maybe. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. I know what I'm thinking of. I know what I'm thinking of. It wasn't the music. It was like the graphics that you could change. That was also
Yeah,
Dragon Quest.
That was
though.
also in the direct. They're like, hey, you can choose the 16-bit.
Actually, okay, so the reason that I don't know what's going on right now is because when they were showing Dragon Quest XI, that's when I went to take my thing out of the oven. That's my excuse. the Japan only 3DS version. Are you for real? Like that was the thing. Yeah. I think that is what I'm thinking of. That sounds exactly what I'm thinking of.
It actually is kind of interesting. As much as I like Dragon Quest VIII, I've never actually played any other ones. Yeah. I can't wait until they give us HD Kazu.
Chili edition, is that a real thing or are you memeing?
There's gonna be a G rank for
Oh.
World. Except it's not called G rank. I don't remember if it even has a name.
Man, look at that wall of Buster text.
Oh man. It's gonna come out in autumn. Just autumn 2020. Or maybe even 2021. How long did it take for us to get the PC version?
What are we talking about again? Oh, okay.
Wait, what are you guys actually talking about? I'm focused on something else.
I think they're still talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't really
Right.
call it still. It's only going on for a minute.
Yeah.
I kind of just zoned out.
Yeah, I did too. Dude, I'm so excited for me to finish Monster Hunter 3 one day. I will beat Azuros, and I will be the champion. Like, no one thinks I can beat Azuros, but I think I can do it.
I mean, with good reason.
Hey Buster, if I get Tokyo Mirage Session and play with you, will you play it? Come on.
Jacob, you would cringe so hard at the game.
You know, Chu would
Probably.
love Chu would love 3U because it has tons of swimming.
If you're looking for any major release from 2012 onward, you just go to my brother. If I feel like playing anything, I just borrow a game from him. So I could
Yeah.
definitely play Tokyo Mirage Session, Buster.
Oh, he has it?
I mean, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
your brother has literally every game ever.
He does. He spends every single penny of his paycheck on new games. I'm like, Joseph.
Yeah. So does
Please.
my middle brother. That's why he has no damn money for anything.
Yeah.
Is he better than Buster at playing them?
No. He's kind of the same. He'll buy it and then play it for like 30 to 60 minutes and then he won't play it again.
Oh,
He'll go
dude.
back to like Stardew Valley or something.
See, I can't do that. Of course, I buy things with the intention of completing them, so.
Yeah, Sam. The intention's always to complete them all. That's not always the reality.
Yeah. I'm always super cautious buying games now because I guess I'm just hard to please. No, I'm kind of like, I just,
Learned your lesson. You've been hardened by the cold truth.
pretty much.
I
I
have
just wasted so much money on games that I just play for like 10 minutes.
See, I'm only finally at the point where I'm allowed to buy stuff again. So I actually have the freedom to spend on games again.
Yeah, I always have my rule to beat a game before buying one.
Because December was the very first month where I actually had like actual money to spend, and that's when I got Trails of Cold Steel, and I think something else they played. And then, you know, there are a bunch of sales so that I have so much left. Like, actually happy. Don't you honk at me.
Buster, I really am gonna set up the Buster bot one day. Where every time you post honk, it's gonna post that emote. And every time you post PogChamp, it's gonna PogChamp at you back. And then if you PogChamp too much in a row, it's gonna tell you to go study.
Yeah, but the problem is that if you do that, then you lose your purpose in life. Then you've created a bot to do the one thing that you normally do.
Yeah.
And then what's the point in living anymore?
Why don't you start now?
you can mind game people with that bot. Is Buster actually at work, or is it just a bot, or at home, or whatever?
Buster, I will do everything in my power for you to beat a game.
Well, you shouldn't do everything for him.
It's not doing it for him, it's helping him.
Buster has to do himself.
He needs a little aid. Oh, the comeback.
It's okay. I
don't
wasn't
think-
actually thinking it.
Yeah, dude, nobody was thinking that.
And then, I mean, the last few times Buster said that, I did, but not this time.
Are you really a weeb if you're actually Japanese? But Joker already has an English voice. Like, what?
Hey man,
Oh, does it?
he's not Japanese, he's from Nibelheim.
But Japanese is the language of Nibelheim. Nibelheim. What is it? It's Nid something Heim. What is it? Nibble? Niddle? Niggle?
Nibble.
Nibelheim. Okay. Nibelheim.
Look at this guy, doesn't know his Final Fantasy VII lore.
Yeah, it's almost like I haven't played it. That's why I'm waiting for the remake to come out. I'm so excited for it. I'm finally gonna get to experience Final Fantasy VII. And also, Cole is my favorite character.
Who is?
Isn't that his name?
Wait, which one?
The big black guy. That's Cole, right?
It's Barrett.
Oh, it's Barrett.
What the fuck?
You can name him Cole if you want to.
He looks like a Cole to me.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. That is like a Cole to you.
Big black dude with a gun for an arm. His name is Cole.
Yes.
Well, you'll finally be able to experience it when you're in your 50s.
Hey, Jacob.
I don't think I was thinking of that goal.
Hey, Jacob, did you know that there ain't no getting off of this train that we're on?
There's what?
That was Final Fantasy VII quote.
No, I didn't hear you.
That Cole says a lot.
Oh yeah. My favorite character, Cole. Cloud's best friend.
Do you seriously get to name the characters?
Yeah, you can name everyone.
Okay, he is absolutely going to be named.
My personal favorite was a really long time ago, like years and years ago, watching a speed run where someone donated $10,000 to name every single character Sephiroth. So at the end of disc 1, it's like Sephiroth kills Sephiroth while Sephiroth looks on in horror.
Dude, I remember my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. I named Eris Nice, and her first line when you meet her is like, "Hey, I'm Eris, nice to meet you." But because I named her Nice, it was, "Hey, I'm Nice, nice to meet you." I also got stuck in a part in Final Fantasy VII because it was the PC version, and I don't think I had the right controller. And there was like this thing in the way, but I had no idea what to do. But I still loved the game so much that I just like grind forever, and I was like super overpowered and overleveled by the end of the game. The Mario and Luigi games aren't that long, Buster. You can play them as like a little starter. Paper Mario's not that long either, right?
I feel like pressuring Buster into playing games is not really going to get him to play any games, considering he has other stuff he wants to play. So if you just put
Well, he
more
doesn't
stuff
play
in his mind,
anything.
yeah, but if you just put more stuff into Buster's mind, it's just not going to go anywhere. It'll only get worse. Just need to let him choose one thing to focus on.
Oh, Chewie.
I'm pretty sure that Chew is actually dead.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did he say he was gonna do anything, or did he just like straight it? Oh right, he's. Hey, I forgot I unmuted my mic, and then he mutes his mic and disappears forever. That's what happened. Which raises the question of why even bother mentioning that.
Yeah.
And then again, this is classic Chew. It's effectively the classic Chew high, and then just leave for 3 days. Man, how do
Have
you
you ever
actually?
done that though? It freaking hurts.
I can say
Yeah.
I've never
How
done
would-
that.
I mean, I haven't, but like, how could you fall asleep after dropping your phone on your face?
Well, I didn't fall asleep. I it slipped out
Well,
of my
I mean,
hands.
the bear fell asleep. Like, you just dropped a phone on its face. That's gonna wake it right back up.
Well, bears are tough, dude. You ever seen a grizzly bear? Ever played Bear? What's it called? Bear Bow Deluxe or whatever?
You know, I'm not sure if I've seen a grizzly bear. I have seen a bear pretty up close before, but I don't know what kind of bear it was. It ran right past the archery range. It was interesting. One of the rangers was actually right behind it chasing him. It was neat. Also
Hey
not
Buster,
something
don't
I've
you
ever
have
seen.
like work tomorrow?
Shh. Jacob, don't say that. Why would you say that, Jacob?
I'm just
Um,
worried. I'm just worried about
I feel like
Buster.
in this case, it's actually looking out for Buster so that he can actually exist tomorrow on more than, half an hour of sleep.
Well, I mean,
Of
as
course, to
long
be
as
fair, if you
yeah.
get sent home, you can sleep.
Exactly. As long as Buster gets more sleep than he works, he'll be fine.
I would not know how to deal with that, Buster.
It is a good point. I guess 20 minutes of sleep is fine when you get sent home immediately. Though you still have to survive for the entire drive.
Oh yeah, didn't you like not want to go home because your mom would have yelled at you? What do your parents think of your current situation with getting sent home?
I mean,
Yeah, it is. It absolutely is.
How's your homework coming?
Sort of.
It's sort of coming, huh?
Yeah. I'm kind of done with homework.
Oh, good.
No, I mean like I'm tired of doing
Oh,
homework.
yeah.
Well, I mean, deadlines don't go away when you get a job.
yeah. Just look to our, lovable music teacher over there. I think he knows a thing or two about deadlines.
Well, they do help you out. They give you a time frame to stop procrastinating so that you can't procrastinate indefinitely. There comes a point when you have to do the work. Yeah, but you would do that anyway.
I'm so tired, but I want to see these finals.
Yeah.
This is the first time in a few days I haven't been tired.
I took a pretty massive nap earlier, so
I did not.
that's a shame. I would recommend. I also had more takoyaki today, which is like the greatest food ever.
You know, I know what that is, but I can't remember offhand.
Yeah, they're little. It's octopus, but inside of like little balls. Let's see if I can find a good picture of it. Oh, this looks like a pretty good picture. Oh man, there's so many good pictures. They all. Oh, this is probably the best one. Like this shows that it's octopus. Actually,
It's okay, Buster. We all do it. We're all 12 on the inside.
no, they're not the balls of an octopus. They're octopus inside of balls. Do octopi have balls? They have to, right?
Do they have to?
Do octopi have testicles? Do you mean tentacles? No, I mean testicles.
No.
Well,
Alright, here we go. How many testicles does an octopus have? On the octopus news site. Here's a description of. Okay. Only one. They only have one. Wait, they only have one testicle, or they only have one set of testicles?
kind of sounds like just one.
This person says they have none.
Ooh.
That was kind of a short answer.
Dude, this is a heated debate on the octopus forums. Alright, so the consensus seems to be that octopi only have one ball.
What about that?
So, fun fact for you guys.
Yummy.
I mean, you never know when it'll come in handy.
You're right.
I forget that octopus have beaks, and it's just like the freakiest thing in the world.
I think it's because octillery doesn't have a beak, so it throws you off. I mean, I wouldn't call
Actually,
that.
that
a-
actually makes sense.
Yeah.
What server should I search for?
Did I search for servers and like literally nothing that I was looking for came up. Like every word I entered was like no server found.
Yeah, me too. What? I entered Fortnite and nothing was found.
Wait, what?
What?
I think it's broken.
Hold on, I
doing?
need to see this. Discord added a new feature where you could search for servers.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I have no reason to use it.
I mean, it was like a big red notification, and you could not get rid of it. If
I
you
did. Okay, I did see that like yesterday or something.
Dude, Discord keyboard shortcuts are so hard to remember.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, look, I can make a GIF of it. That's really cool. Look, see? That's what it is. And then there's like octopus inside.
Yeah, I can't look up anything.
And then they're really hot. So you have to like wait for them to cool down. Yeah, dude, it looks like too quickly. I'll give you a better gift if you want.
So, the interesting thing is that I know the name, but I don't think I've ever actually seen the thing before.
Yeah, I mean, I know in New York there's not a lot of places to get it, so it's probably even less common in not very big cities.
Well, yeah, I've never seen it in person.
Yeah. Takoyaki. Taco means octopus, and yaki means like fried.
That was a Monster Hunter joke.
Oh,
A
okay.
Monster Hunter joke where you didn't even spell the name right.
That actually happened once in my Japanese class. Our professor was like, so like this was like my first semester of Japanese. So professor was like, "What did you guys have for lunch?" I'm like, "Oh, I had taco." He was like, "Oh, that's really cool. You know, I'm glad you had. Do you guys know what taco means? It means octopus." I'm like, "No, I mean like Mexican tacos."
Literally tacos.
And she was so disappointed afterwards.
Talk octopus, huh?
I mean, octopus would be a pretty good meat to put on a taco.
I don't even want to think about it. That seems just really gross.
No, it does. People put shrimp on tacos.
I don't know enough.
I can
to-
understand shrimp, but like I've never had talk.
Octopus is a chewy shrimp.
I don't know. It just looks nasty.
It's not at
I-
all.
I love octopus and squid.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Is that a crawfish? I can't say. That looks like a crawfish, not a shrimp.
Let's see what's on the Maple Story 2 Discord. I don't understand any of this.
Um.
There's fan art though.
Oh yeah, there's always fan art channels on Discord servers. I post in them a lot. I am like the fan art dealer.
You have like a ton on like your flash drive and stuff.
Well, no, it's just like I follow the artists, so like whenever new art is released, like I'm the dude that like posts. Did you guys hear about like the Reddit drama with fan art?
No. Oh, maybe.
Everyone's getting banned for posting lollies.
Not even like that though.
I
Like
heard something about like furries.
oh, I haven't heard anything about furries. I've just heard like that anything that they perceive as a sexualized minor, which in their definition is extremely
It's, their definition is everything.
yeah. Because apparently the images people have been banned for have been like not sexualized at all, like fully clothed, not doing anything like to be perceived as sexual, and like just rather innocuous stuff. Did I use innocuous correctly? I did it right.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's like I'm on DeviantArt, except it's Discord.
I mean, I can't really speak about DeviantArt. It's not a site that I ever use, but I mean, Twitter is pretty much the place for art for Japanese artists. Like that's where they post all their stuff, and after Twitter, it usually ends up on Pixiv.
Well,
I don't think that's Alfonso.
hey.
Oh, I'm supposed to thinking face. I have way too
About
many.
RuneScape.
What's this thinking face? Who is Albi? Well, Albi. I have to work.
Oh, they're almost playing again. Yes.
Yeah, dude, there's way too much time between, like, everything.
Losers finals. I hope Cha 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 wins. That's the guy I'm rooting for.
Hell yeah.
What is Warframe? Let's see what Warframe is.
Warframe's really popular. Wait, are you actually joining these servers?
I'm looking at them.
So you're joining them.
Well, this thing says viewing them, and then on the bottom it says, "Hey, do you want to join this server?"
Oh, really? So that's interesting, actually. What does viewing them consist of? Like you just
It's
see
literally
the
you can
channels?
you just can't talk. You can like do anything else.
Okay.
Like
you,
view
can you
everything.
search?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot, actually. Yeah. I feel like they would have restricted that. 'Cause I feel like that makes it easy to stalk people's channels. Like, you could literally just go and search everyone's message.
Can't look up anything else. I even looked up Mario and nothing came up.
So you can only click the ones that they like display on like the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VR chat. Okay. Oh, there's like nothing here.
Why
Okay.
don't you play VR chat, Jacob?
So what?
Why don't you play VR chat?
I don't have VR, man.
You don't need VR.
What the heck?
Yeah. But you're really good at Art Buster. Jacob, you might enjoy it. You get to, like, make a 3D model for your, like, thing or whatever, your avatar. Whatever you...
Wait a minute, that one is my image.
That's actually pretty interesting. I've only seen a few things about it.
You probably just saw, like, the Knuckles meme. Did you see the Knuckles meme? Isn't that where it originated?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh no, Roblox.
I still don't know anything about that other than
Me either.
kids. Like, if you showed me a picture of Roblox, I would not be able to identify it.
I think a little bit ago I learned that it was like make your own game kind of game,
Mm.
but I don't understand what that means. And there's nothing here either.
Do it, Buster. Do a series marathon. Okay, so why did you need to play a new game?
Badoo.
Chewie!
Ah, his phone finally died.
The
Wait.
evil is gone.
I thought you said you did have them, Buster. Didn't you say the other day that you had them?
I had Pro Skater 2. Apparently that was like the best one.
Yeah, dude, Pro Skater 2 is really, and so is 3.
It was tons of fun.
You know what's something that I don't get?
Hmm.
Why aren't like keyboard shortcuts like taught? Like it's always such a pain in the ass to look them up. Like why isn't there just like a readily accessible guide where I could just see what I can do with my keyboard everywhere?
Yeah, that is pretty dumb. Like I
Yeah.
learned how to do new folder and it was really useful.
Uh-huh.
And then I didn't use it for a while and now it's just
And you
like
forgot
I have
it.
no idea what I'm doing.
What is new
I
folder?
actu-
Like,
I
what do you
actually
press
did-
for that?
I actually did not know there was a new folder hotkey.
Yeah, well,
I just
I-
right click and say new folder.
Well, that's what I was saying. It was a while ago, so I forgot it.
Yeah.
Like, and now I have to like look it back up.
But it does make sense. You should be able to just like go into like your search bar and say hotkeys, and it's like
Yeah.
poof, everything shows up. Because that would make a lot of sense.
It would. It really would.
So you raise a pretty good point. It's kind of like in the same vein as like on my F buttons on here. There's, when you hit the function key, there's a bunch of other stuff you can do. It's like, well, there's a bunch of symbols on here. It's like, I don't know what all of these mean.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, actually, I guess I do know what all I mean now because I've used them all. But
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely like that with the.
it's
Yeah.
that stuff's super confusing.
So, I mean, besides F5, F11, and F12, do. Oh, I know what F4 does. Okay, so F4, F5, F11, F12. I don't know what any of the other ones.
I mean, I think most of them just don't actually have any use.
What?
At least, not the times that I've accidentally pressed them. I've never seen anything happen.
Yeah, but they have to do something.
Except for F1. F1 brings up help.
Oh, does it? I don't think I've ever accidentally F1.
I've accidentally hit F1 a bunch of times. Because
Dude.
I think on one of my laptops the brightness was right next to F1, so I would hit that a lot. It's at our volume. Probably
Can
volume.
you imagine someone's grandma hitting F12 and freaking out?
What's F12?
F12 brings up the HTML code for the page.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
F12 is just so far out of the way. I've never actually accidentally pressed it.
Well, I press F11 a lot too, because F11 hides, like it gives you full.
I avoid F11 because I actually don't like that.
Oh, I like it sometimes. Wait, there's a not shortcut way to inspect element. I never knew that, dude. I have never
I think it's like Control Q.
Control Shift I, dude. I would never do that.
There's a hotkey. There's an easy one for it.
Yeah, dude.
I have-
I would.
I
I
press
just
it-
hit F12.
I don't know what it is. That's a,
What is what I'm saying, Buster? Like, I shouldn't have to just randomly say this. This should be readily accessible information.
it's like Q.
Okay, what was I doing?
Anime. Nope. Nothing found. Zelda. That's just broken.
Dude.
Dude.
What? Really? I mean, I can't say I agree with that.
Okay. What aspect of Zelda fan are you focusing on? Because there are far worse.
I absolutely agree with Sean here. You could do way, way worse than the Zelda fandom.
Though it is true that Zelda fans are never satisfied with anything new.
Well, they're satisfied once the game comes out.
Yeah. Until then, however, with the only exception ever being Breath of the Wild. Everyone was hyped as fuck for that one.
Mhm.
And it was well deserved.
I mean, there are a very large number of people I would not like to talk to, so I understand you're not wanting to talk.
I mean,
But you also
Why?
don't want to talk to us, so
I didn't feel like talking to you guys the last couple days.
Yeah, man. Makes me sad when you don't join the
I
calls.
mean, we weren't doing anything, so you weren't missing out. Like, if you
I
know
was
that
well
not,
aware.
if you know that nothing's happening in a call, like, there's no reason to join.
Yeah, I just like company. Oh, dude, grand finals.
Here comes Summit.
The picks. Ooh,
Doesn't matter. Cha-cha-cha with way too much momentum.
Wow. That one bad burst. Chip is not even
That's
close
all.
to getting there.
That's
He's
all.
not halfway
You,
back.
you talked about it before the match even started, before we even started today. Chip, you know what you're getting. You get every
Maybe
tool in the
trying to
book,
play with
but
the
baby,
headset.
you gotta play careful. You don't have the help to mess around with. DP right out that scenario. He's very good about breaking it up this whole set. What an answer though. Oh my God.
Summit just blitzed and then ran through that. No, we want this offense back. Nice teleport.
Defense activated though. He's getting a lot of meters, a lot of good tension pulse here. Sniped out the air though. Aerial raid once again. Trying to reposition. Alpha, we trade with the DP. Take him to the wall with the dust. Meter building. John Cena mode activated. Can't see me other side. Take him to the sky. Center stage.
That kind of seems like a cheap mechanic to go invisible.
My man can run.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it kind of like Dirt Nap?
He's an addict. Oh,
Who?
Dirt Nap.
Oh, well, that's like a level 3. Maybe I'm missing something.
Oh, it's just his normal ability. Like, it's just a special.
Maybe it is.
I mean, I
haven't
don't
done
know.
it.
right back at you though. Right back at you though. Hold this wall.
Because, I mean, that is exactly what Dirt Nap is.
Okay, that's on the
That was feel bad. That was actually feel bad.
that War Tiger sword, that super kick from KU, it kind of low profiles it, right? It's very easy to get under burst with that attack.
5K and his back teleport. A little too early this time. That's what was getting Cha-Cha-Cha messed up the last time.
No meter on both sides though, but hey, Summit able to take the corner, build a little bit of games for himself. Going back to center screen. Black beats, that doesn't matter, he's already clocked out. All these punches and heading up, gonna be able to build the meter.
Holy crap.
Can't do it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not like
No bird.
I got short, just gonna play the Oki game. And Cha-Cha-Cha able to close it out. And Summit, yeah, he knows he let that one get it. The reason why is again, extending that combo with
Oh no.
He was trying to build just enough meters to get the kunai super. You know we ain't look, Steve, we and let's be honest, Steve, we got a little out of pocket last year. Getting a little out of
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you had to use like your meter to do it. I wasn't really paying attention.
So you know what,
Just
Summit
here
now.
to watch some guilty.
Yeah, I'm cheap for the game, man. 2-1, Cha-Cha-Cha, looking to reset this bracket, looking to go toe-to-toe with Summit Chip. Take this win out here in Fukuoka.
Oh no, it's not looking good. Cha-Cha-Cha. Oh
Bad
no.
burst in the corner. That could have been a lot worse. But still, I don't care about
Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised if you didn't have to.
push you to the wall. Clap super, that's gonna work out. Look at that push. Just runs up, able to build a little bit more tension gauge. Alpha blade just like that. Hey,
Almost got
he
out.
almost got past the first two. Jump up air grab. You know the story of the set so far. Summit looking to control the skies, not letting you go up there.
What a
Off on the ground.
Okay, Cha-Cha-Cha, one round
Momentum
away
building.
for reset.
Momentum building.
This is what we were talking about, man. If the minute you block one of these projectiles, it's gonna be trouble. Okay, it's a throw.
Yeah, Buster, you should
Yeah.
probably.
Caught him jumping down, heavy counter hit.
Probably
Night
should have
Buster.
done that a while ago.
Yeah. I was gonna go in a minute. Oh shit.
Jump up, Blizzy thought he was gonna take
Get out.
Went for a hard read and Cha-Cha-Cha can make it pay.
Oh,
Block, defender make it safe. Take the roll ahead, that's fine. Right to
I'm
the
gonna
ball.
judge you whether you like it or not.
Again. Gets that far range stanky, gets the knockdown. Blitz from Cha-Cha-Cha. Within striking range here. Red ball. Are we gonna get a reset, Steve?
oh,
Yes,
and
we
we
are.
have a reset, ladies and gentlemen. Cha-Cha-Cha resets the bracket.
3 games straight. 3 games straight.
And I feel like this is what happens. I feel like this is what happens when you play Chip, you know? Like, I feel like this is what happens. Because Chip is one of those characters.
Okay, we can go now.
It's very violent. It gets in, it goes straight to the core. You can be
Yeah.
But grand
Without the wall
finals.
buster, is it even worth living?
Participate, man. You're gonna start
I'm gonna show you one more time.
come here. It's gonna try to come for this ball. You start to anticipate.
Yeah, okay. Good night, everybody.
Alright, good night.
Get basketball.